What's happening, y'all? What's happening? What's good? What's good? Y'all come on up in here. I'm still getting my life together, girl. What's up? Oh, Jesus. Y'all come on up in here. I'm only going to do this for 5 minutes because I want this review to be under 30 minutes as possible because did not much happen. So I'm not about to stretch this out and all of the rest of that stuff. So whoever here on time is here on time, or whoever ain't, they just ain't. No shade. Y'all make sure to like up the live, please. Any and everybody that is coming in, please make sure to like up the live. If you don't mind, make sure to like the live. Y'all come on up in. Hey, y'all, hey. Y'all come on up in. Hey, y'all, hey. Y'all come on up in here. Oh, child. I don't know what's going on with the notifications with YouTube. I had got an email saying that it was fixed. Obviously not. Because there's only 19 people up in here, child. I have a channel of over 18,000 people, but yet only 19 people done got the damn thing, apparently. Oh, well, girl, I don't give a shit. I ain't about to be up here long no way. It is what it is. They miss it, they miss it. I don't know. Putting the replay, honey. Y'all come on up in here, child. Child. Y'all share this live to y'all Instagrams or whatever. Or to y'all channels if you got one. I don't know. Oh, dear God. It's been a long day. Long day. And it still ain't over. Somebody help me. Y'all come on up in here. I know you. I'm sure you didn't get a notification, Melissa. I already know that. It's only 20 people up in here. Like I'm annoyed. I'm past annoyed at this point. I already had a long damn day. I'm tired. My feet hurt. My back hurt. Everything hurt. So it's like at this point, girl, I could care less. Whoever in here, they in here, and if they ain't, they ain't. Child. I don't know why a lot of y'all keep sending me this love and marriage DMV thing. I'm the one that did the tea talk about it. So I don't know why y'all keep sending it to me and want me to talk about it. I done already talked about this. I done already put the word out about that. I don't have no interest in talking about nothing else than with Love and Marriage Huntsville DMV until it's time for the Love and Marriage Huntsville DMV to come out. Or at least until they give us a super trailer. Then I'm going to talk about it. But I already knew this. I did a tea talk about that. I appreciate y'all, but I already did that. Ciao. Y'all come on in. I get started at the 10-minute mark. We 7 minutes in. So this giving people chance to get in, I guess. I don't know. Whew, child. I mean, I feel a little bit better than I did this morning because this morning I had absolutely no energy at all. And then I was able to take me a quick little nap. I snatched me a quick little nap while I was at work too. So I think both of them naps put together, they did what they were supposed to, I assume. Whew. Come on in. Y'all, please make sure to like up the video, please. All right. Liking up the video is very important, child. Make sure to like up the live, the video, whatever y'all want to call it. Please make sure to like it up. This will help spread the word quicker. Then more people will know that I'm live, apparently. But then again, too, not a whole lot of y'all even watch the Jersey Housewives, so I wasn't expecting it to be a big overhaul, but damn, girl. Especially for how many people been begging me and bugging me about watching that shit for the past 2-3 years. Much like y'all did with the whole Ready to Love thing, that once I finally decided to do Ready to Love, I couldn't even get 1,000 views for it. So it's just like, everybody want me to review something. I review it. I don't see them bitches nowhere around. I'm getting started soon. It's 9 minutes and 31 seconds. I get started at the 10-minute mark. Be patient. Keep your drawers on, please. Whatever you do, unless your dick big. If your dick ain't big, keep your G-Raws on. It's finna start soon. Okay? If your shit ain't big like Joe claimed his is, honey, relax. Don't come with no big dick energy if you ain't got that one. I get started at the 10-minute mark. All right, boom. We at the 10-minute mark, girl. I'm about to go in here and do this so I can get the hell up off of here because I ain't in the mood. Okay? It was just one of them days for me, girl. Don't take it personal, but I'm not in the mood. All right. So, y'all go ahead and do it. Yeah, I'm doing it for this moolah and this paper, honey. Okay. It's all about the paper in 2022. If it ain't about no paper, honey, I ain't got no time for it. Period. Okay, it's about paper, okay? 2022 is all about manifesting, and I can't manifest off of nothing that ain't gonna get me to where I need to, okay? So if it ain't gonna get me to where I need to, boop, off it goes. No shade. But if it don't make dollars, it ain't making no sense, I ain't doing it. Okay? If it don't make dollars and it ain't making no sense, I ain't doing it. Child, so here we go. Doing it was a hobby before I got monetized. This was a hobby for years. Anyway, I like that pink suit she got on. That shit cute. My bad, y'all. The TV was still on, and her pink suit took me. It was real cute. Anyway, Real Housewives of New Jersey. This is season 12, episode 3. I can't think of the name of the episode, but it's somewhere. It's in the title. So Dolores is at home. The black Dolores is at home. With her finest son, Frankie Jr. Y'all know I live for Frankie. And Gabby, and apparently they cooking dinner. So Big Frank has yet to finish that damn house. So that Frank and Gabby can move up in there with their overgrown ass. So Big Frank is moving in the house with Frankie, and Gabby and whatnot. Once he finishes the house, but Gabby ain't here for it at all. Gabby says, well, me and him gonna butt heads, why he got to be there, all of the rest of this stuff. Then got the nerve and the gall to say they're gonna have a family meeting so that they could tell this man that he can't bring in no women in the house that he bought and paid for and all of the rest of that shit. Let me tell you something. That's some Italian shit. Okay. A lot of the stuff that go on this type of program, especially dealing with their kids, that's some Caucasian shit. Because ain't no way in hell Jimmy Leon could have been alive, and I tell him he not allowed to bring in no type of women in the house that he bought and paid for and renovated. My daddy will look at me like I really done grew 14 hairs, and he'd have dared me to tell him some shit like that again. And if I don't like it, I could get the fuck out. Because he will be quick to remind me, you overgrown, rusty ass nigga, you could get the hell out and take care of your damn self. That's what my people would have said. So if y'all getting y'all you Caucasian people, don't get in your bag. I'm just saying, this is some Caucasian shit. This is some Caucasian shit. Y'all real, I don't give a damn about none of that. She ain't paid for it. It ain't hers. It's his. By law, they went on ahead and gave it to her by being nice. But anything that I bought and paid for, bitch, is mine. And if I decide that I want to bring in a little one too, I'm going to bring in a little motherfucking one too. I don't care about none of that shit. I had y'all. Y'all ain't had me. I know you lying. Anyway, like I said, couldn't have been my house. Couldn't have been my daddy. My daddy would have looked at us like, first of all, my daddy wouldn't even came to no shit like that. My daddy would have been like, a family what? Listen, whatever it is, if we can't talk about it right here on the phone, ain't no sense to talk about it at all. What is it? And in a minute, we would have came out of our face with saying, well, listen, if you finna live up in this house, daddy, you can't bring in no females. My daddy would be, whatever, child. My daddy, girl, please. Anyway, my daddy would have been like, girl, back. But anywho. And call their father Frank, not my house. Huh? What you mean? I don't understand why Frank don't have his own house. He did. He had to move out of it when he cheated on that woman. All right. I don't care what y'all rail down there in the comments talk about, because I said what the fuck I said. He had his own house until he did what he had to do to lose that house. But oh well. If I paid for it and fixed it up, bitch, it's mine. Just like if I licked it, it's mine. If I kissed it, it's mine. If I tickle it, it's mine. If I take care of it, it's mine. If it's yours and I'm fucking you, it's mine. That's how this goes. It's mine. It's mine. All that mine. And I'll prove that it's mine, because I burned that bitch down to the ground and won't nobody live there. No, don't do that. That's so vindictive. Don't y'all listen. If anybody get a divorce around here and y'all got to leave out the house, don't burn down y'all spouse's house. That ain't fair to the children, unless they rusty overgrown like theirs is. Moving on. So, because I ain't used to that either. Moving on. So Teresa and Gia have a photo shoot for them tight ass sweatshirts that she made, I guess. So Louis invites the family, their family, to his house. Well, I believe it's their house now, because I think I read somewhere where Teresa done sold her house. Stupid. But no shade, Salamander, but you is dumb, slow, and retarded for setting up there, leaving and selling your mansion to go and move in with. Listen, Lewis ain't never did nothing to me, and I think I really do. I think he's a nice person, but he's just weird to me. Like, I don't know what it is about Louis. Because I got his back, because they made too big of a deal about that tight ass video, but it's just something about, I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's a creepy feeling, whether it's a weird feeling. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the way he looked like he is shocked all the time. I don't know what it is about Lewis. I'm not trying to give him too much because I don't know him. But listen, I just hope it's just me feeling the way I'm feeling. And I really do hope he's a nice, decent guy, because, everybody's saying that Teresa need a good man. And I hope he that. But, I don't know. It's just something about Lou. I I don't know. Y'all drop it down in the comments. Let me know if y'all feel the same way I do, or am I just reaching? But we're gonna move on. But yeah, Lewis decides to invite the family around there to his house so they could get some straightening about what's going on between Joe and his nieces. And then the little girl, Melania, gonna tell her mammy that she can't talk her into nothing that she don't want to do. Girl, look, I was looking around my room. I said, who the fuck is the parent here? Let me explain something to you Caucasian people. Listen, I'm not saying beat your kid to death. I'm saying beat them until they halfway there. Because there's no way in hell that Melania would have been my daughter. And she'd have still had her teethuses at the end of the day. Like, it just wouldn't have happened. It would, first of all, you little bitch, because that's the way I would have talked to her. First of all, you little bitch, I didn't ask you anything. I'm telling you, this is what the fuck you doing. A period. Then that would have been me. And my ass would have been just like this here. So she'll know not the little girl, don't play with me. Please don't think because you on this camera, you won't get caught, because you will. Okay? Little girl, go sit down somewhere. That would have been me. Little girl, go sit down somewhere. Talking about something you can't make me do nothing I don't want to do. Bitch, do I not take care of you? Do you pay your bills? Do you buy your food? Do you transport anywhere by yourself? Hell no. Sit down. You ain't got no rights until you turn 18. And even when you do, as long as you still living in my house, you still ain't got no rights, bitch. Go find your own damn spot. That's what my parents used to do to me. My parents used to tell us, I don't care how old you is, you in my house. If you don't like the rules, go somewhere else. Y'all need to get it together. Hey, J-Dub, what's happening? I almost missed you. I ain't miss you, friend. Hey, friend, the kids are out of control from Gia on down. Yeah, I know it. Couldn't have been me. Couldn't have been me. And Gia, surprisingly, made the most sense talking to her when she was like, "What? Why are you holding on to that? Like, you annoyed Gia. The same way Gia annoyed all of us last episode. You done messed around and annoyed her this episode. Yeah, Gia. How annoyed you was at her then, that's how annoyed we was at you the first couple of episodes. I know you lying. Anyway, Joe, and Big Frank meet down to the bar, girl. Can y'all cut down on the spray tan? Can y'all cut down on the spray tan, the Botox, the steroids? Like Frank looks so uncomfortable. He looks so stuffed in his own damn body with all of them damn big pecs and all of this shit going on. Like, he just looks so uncomfortable. He do. And Joe ain't too far behind him. He really not. Joe is not too far behind him. I don't know what's going on with y'all Italians that want to be running around here being juiced up Guidos, honey, but I don't know. Like, Big Frank looked like if I stuck a safety pin in him, he'll just deflate all over the damn place. Like, and don't nobody want his deflation all on them. Get it together, child. Moving on. So Frank says that Dolores was a great wife, but he was a dog-ass husband, and that's why they're not together now. Well, Big Frank, I appreciate you for admitting it. I appreciate you for saying, nah, it really wasn't her. It really was me. I appreciate you for saying that, Big Frank. I do. Some people may look at you as a dirtbag in your ears, but at least you a dirtbag that don't mind saying that you was a dirtbag and you're the reason and the causing as to why you and Dolores ain't been together for over 22 years. I appreciate that, though, Big Frank. I do. I appreciate that. You can't get that out of most men these days. So Big Frank tells him about the family meeting that I still say is so stupid and dumb, and nothing about Big Frank makes me believe he gonna follow or adhere to any of them damn rules set by cheering. Anyway, they talked about what happened with Bill. I'm so sick of talking about what happened with Bill. Listen, Bill gave them people a story because Bill ran out there and stuck his wiener schnitzel in somebody else that was not his nine month pregnant wife. Okay, While everybody want to sit up here and say, oh, poor Bill, and I feel bad for Bill, bitch, I don't. If Bill ain't never ran out there and did what he did, it wouldn't have been nothing for that wouldn't have happened. So that's just the way I feel. Fuck Bill. I know shade, but fuck Bill and his feelings. Hey, that's what happens. You don't want stuff like that being brought out about you. Don't be a cheating ass man. Do right. Simple. Moving on. Talk about some poor Bill. It ain't in the grand scheme of things. It wasn't fair to Bill. But again, he gave them the story, so it is what it is. Moving on. Jackie and Evan go out to lunch. Jackie, let me tell you something, bitch. I've been fat since I was in middle school. Do you understand me? And I really wish you would have a brain like me, girl. There ain't none of this going nowhere until I decide to get rid of it, okay? And I feel comfortable and great in the skin I'm in. A lot, and I'm not gonna spend too much time on it because I do know body dysmorphia and all of that is some real psychological thing, and I'm not gonna kid around or joke around about nothing like that. But it's just like. Jackie, it got to be more to you than you sticking your finger down your throat because you scared to add on 1 ounce. Like, it got to be more to you to that, Jackie. Like, Jackie, you was really sitting up there carrying on as if you was on my 600-pound life. Like, and then you still sitting around there crying about this shit. And then what made it even crazier to me was you already talk about not eating, but then you want to host a keg party with nothing but alcohol and beer and all that stuff, and you ain't halfway eating. You get where I'm going with this? But do what you want, sis. They ain't none of my business. That's how you look. Whatever, child. I'm not here to tell you how to feel. Whatever. Yeah, so like I said, they start reminiscing about the past and her not eating and not wanting to eat and how she was making them late to go out to eat then because she didn't want to eat. And it was just so weird because the whole time Evan was sitting there like, do we have to talk about this again? Like, that's really how Evan made me feel. Like, even when she started crying, Evan was just like, I mean, like at first I thought he was about to get up out his seat and go hug her and console her and say, baby, it's okay. You still beautiful to me or blah, 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 blah. But he was just like, I mean, it ain't nothing I could do for you. I don't know. But Evan was just like, I mean, okay, maybe it's just me. It could be just me, but that was just the vibe that I got from him. It was just like here we go again. I got to talk about this. This is a storyline. I got to listen to this shit again. Like, that's just what he gave me. But whatever. Give you the real tea. People drink their calories like women in Beverly Hills. Y'all better stop doing that shit. Okay? Because there is such thing called cirrhosis of the liver, kidney failure, so on and so forth. So y'all keep on being like them broads in Beverly Hills. That's why them broads in Beverly Hills die young. That shit right there. So then Jackie opens up about her struggle. Wait, I don't know. I already talked about that. Her husband really won't hear for the conversation, and the gag is neither was I. Moving on. So Jackie calls Jennifer. Yeah, please get this likes up to 40 likes. It's already 62 people in here. Y'all really can get it up to 62. Like I said, I know it ain't gonna be a shitload of people up in here. Not too many people watch the Real Housewives, but girl, don't judge us drunk, sir. I know you lying. I mean, I ain't judging you. I'm just saying. So Jackie calls Jennifer to check up on her and to invite her to the party or whatever the case may be. I was here for it. I do feel like Jennifer do need a friend and somebody. Jennifer need a friend and somebody because Margaret refuses to let it go, and I don't know why, because so many of y'all said that Margaret was just as trash as Jennifer is, and so a lot of y'all don't understand why she hanging on to this bad thread. And all of y'all talked about how tired the lady through Melissa ass is. So I really don't understand why Melissa is making herself involved in all of the rest of that stuff. But we'll get to it when we get there. So Lewis's pizza party. Louis. I don't know the man name. All right, his damn pizza party, girl. So you know, the family comes over, Melissa and all of them, they come around there. They was all sitting around eating that burnt ass pizza and you know, basically trying to get down to the bottom of the things that they want to let go. I will say this, Joe, I had your back last episode. But Joe, let me tell you something. You are a real hypocrite because you keep talking about something, how people are family. And so they need to learn how to let stuff go. Now, don't get me wrong. Her ex-husband is not your family, but that is something that you need to let go. If you ever want to have a respectable and a respectful relationship, healthy relationship, hey, the world's greatest entertainer, healthy relationship with your nieces, you're really going to have to let that shit go with their daddy. Okay? You're going to have to. You're going to have to let it go, Joe. Somehow, some way, you're going to have to let it go. At this point, it's over with. It done happened. They're divorced. Again, I had your back because I'm on your side. You ain't said nothing wrong about that man. But if you're going to get up here and harp on we're family, we can't hold on to grudges, we're family, grudges is not a good thing to have, we're family, then you're going to have to let that go. You have to. You have to. Not for them little girls' sake. Forget them little girls, okay? Because Melania, Gia, and the rest of them around there, y'all better get used to it. This was a public situation. Your daddy was a horrible man. He was a horrible husband. He was a horrible father because it was because of him y'all didn't have y'all mama or your daddy. He cheated on the front, left, right, and sideways. He was basically trying to come in between him, the sister, the daddy, everybody else around there. I'm sorry. I get that that's y'all daddy or whatever the case may be, but y'all gonna, I'm sorry. Your daddy is a piece of shit. And y'all are going to continue to hear that wherever you go. Everywhere you go, when people see it and they know who y'all are and what happened, they're going to agree with Joe. Your daddy was a piece of shit, love. Sorry. You mad? Oh, well. Be mad at your daddy. Don't get mad at Joe. Be mad at your daddy. And be mad at your mammy for staying with his ass this long. I mean, it's enough blame to go around. Moving on. But they was able to talk, work it out. They decided to get past it. You know, the little girl Melania, she ain't got no choice but to get past it. You know, Sharon really ain't got no damn say so or nothing. You got to get over it. Moving on. So then we go down to Jackie's frat party. So Tracy, of all people, talks about her feelings as it pertains to Jennifer, and she's like, oh, well, you know, I am friends with Melissa or whatever, but I feel bad for Jennifer because I know what it's like to be shrouded in controversy and rumors because, you know, when I fucked Tiki Baba because I really wanted a nigga dick in my puss as hard as I could, and I found the first one that I could find, didn't matter that he had an 8-week-old pregnant wife at home. Nah, that didn't matter. My puss was hot for the dick and I got what I wanted. And you know, that ain't what she said, but that's what happened. And it is. That's why I don't care what she said. That's what happened. And you know, how she put it. Yeah. And you know, when everything happened, you know, Tiki was depressed. He was depressed for a long time. Yeah, because he was a fuck nigga that got caught. He was a fuck nigga that got caught. Of course he was depressed. Tika, let me tell you something. It don't matter how many racially ambiguous or Caucasian women you date, marry, or have kids with, you still a fuck nigga. Okay? Yeah. Period. You still a fuck nigga. Get over it. I don't like Tiki. I don't like Tiki at all. I've never seen it for Tiki Baba, girl. I've never seen it for him. Now I see why. Talking about something that he was depressed. Yeah, he got depressed because he got caught. And he married you to save face. I don't even think it was because he loved you that much. I just think it was so that he could save face. That's really what I think. Can't stand no fuck niggas, child. Anyway, moving on. Because it did the girl back. So then I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know where. But they started talking about Joe and his imaginary big dick that he got. Listen. Listen, the gag is listen. Listen. Joe Joe give me a 6.5 on a good day. Okay. That's what Joe give me. Joe give me a good 6.5 on a good day. After he done already took his shower or whatever the case may be, he give me about a good 6.5 on hard on a good day. Listen, just because something is girthy don't mean that it's big. Like, he give me girth, but he don't give me no length. You understand me? But whatever. Moving on. Because I ain't spending no time on that man peen that I don't want. So Margaret said, Margaret, you was really getting on my damn nerve this episode, and I'm starting to see what people are saying about you, because it's just like you're hell-bent on holding on to this shit with Jennifer, and I'm really starting to think it's because you need a damn storyline. But he's 5'6". They say it's the short ones. That ain't true. That ain't true. That's equivalent to saying because a nigga is 6'5", he got a big dick. And I know for a fact that ain't true. Moving on. And I said 6'5" for a reason. And I said I know for a fact that ain't true for a reason. Mind your business. But yeah, Margaret says that Jennifer doesn't need to come in crying and all of the rest of this stuff. She needs to be a grown woman and admit what she did. But in my opinion, Margaret, I really feel like you need a storyline. And I think arguing and keeping up this beef with Jennifer is going to keep you relevant. That's really what I think. I mean, honestly, because from what I've been seeing, again, I go off of what y'all tell me in the comments. A lot of y'all came into my comments and said y'all don't understand why Margaret is being so high and mighty, because both of them was coming back and forth with each other. A lot of y'all said Margaret has also said and done a lot of things that wasn't favorable either. You know what I mean? And I believe y'all. One, y'all watched this way more than I did. And two, I could tell the way Margaret is carrying this situation. I believe every word of what y'all say. I believe every word of what y'all say. Now, I ain't got no issue with Mark. I ain't got no issue with none of them. I don't know them. None of them. Other than Teresa the Salamander. I don't know none of them like that. So I'm not liking them and I'm not disliking them. I'm just saying it the way I see it. And I could tell, Margaret, I really feel like you're reaching because you need a storyline. That's really what I feel. But whatever. So Bill and Jennifer show up. Jennifer, you should come to show up and work. Like, don't let none of these women stop you from going out and stop you from being around other people. Like, real talk, Jennifer, that shit is going to annoy me with you. Because if you're going to be out here starting mess with people, I don't want you folding. And I damn sure don't want you out here acting scurry to be around these group of women. I really don't. Put your pussy on the table, girl. Step your cookies up. Ain't nobody got no time for that. Sit around here busting out in the tears and all that stuff. Girl, please, in my opinion, you live richer and better than all them hoes. I know you lying. Moving on. So the other ladies, and when I say other ladies, I'm talking about Dolores. Well, she was there, but they was talking to her. I'm talking about Margaret, Melissa, and that pasty Amazon face ass woman that I think was one of Margaret's friends, girl, that added nothing around. Girl, she won't nothing more than an eyesore to me. But they was sitting around there talking, and then she got to talking about David and how, her and David ain't together no more because she needs more from David and all of the rest of this stuff. I mean, I hear you. Listen, Dolores, I hear you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't be. Listen, you too old with two overgrown, rusty ass churns still living at home, apparently. Like, I hear you, girl. Ain't nobody got no time to be sitting around there dealing with that. Either you gonna be with me or you're not. Either you my man or you not. Either you gonna give me my time or you not. Like, I hear you, bitch. I do. I hear you. So Dolores comes over to greet Jennifer, I guess being nice. And Jennifer, you messy. Okay? Because to be real with you, Jennifer, you didn't have to let that be known about what Jackie said about Dolores. All right. I want to make sure I'm saying the right thing. I don't know. Like, if it was me, would I have given her that information? Probably not, considering that I'm already in a whole bunch of drama as is. I don't want to create no more and all of the rest of that. I probably wouldn't have told her that. But, I mean, you know, everybody else coming down on you for not being real and not being genuine and for being fake and being phony and being fraudulent and every damn thing else. I hear you, bitch. I hear you, Jennifer. Listen, now that I sat here and talked about that, Jennifer, I'm on your side. Go on ahead and let it be known. If everybody else went around here calling you fake and phony and this, that, and this, go on ahead and air everybody out, Jennifer. Matter of fact, I ain't even mad at it. Go ahead and do it. It was messy, but go ahead and do it. So Jackie comes over there, and then Dolores, listen, I fuck with Dolores the long way because Dolores don't let nothing slide. Dolores gonna go on ahead and just say what it is then. Jackie came over there and Dolores said, so what was said? Because she said, talking about how I won't being a really good friend to you and friend to her and all of the rest of that. What was said? And so then Jackie was like, well, I was keeping it real with her. I kept it real and told her that you did not have her back that much because you're more friends with Margaret than you are to her. Now, when it came to that, I understood where Jackie was coming from. I do. I understood where Jackie was coming from in that moment. Am I saying that that's the truth? I don't know, but I understood where she was coming from. I did. Margaret, this was another point where you showed your slip to me and it made me look at you sideways. Because when Dolores was like, no, that's not what I said that me and Margaret was friends first, but I'm friends with them equally. Here go Margaret. Oh, no. You're more friends with me. And it's just like, and it's that shit right there is what I'm talking about, Margaret. Because see, now I'm more than sure that's going to make Jennifer feel away. I'm more than sure Jennifer is probably going to bring it up and say that something, bring that up to somebody else. You're going to catch wind of it. And then that's going to be another big deal. But see, that goes back to my point in you having a storyline. Like, I ain't really like how you was just like, oh, no, you're more friends with me. Like, girl, how old are we? How old are we? She could still be a great friend to you and still maintain peace with your adversary. Y'all have issues with each other that you refuse to get over. Yeah, they may have had their issues, but she was able to just get over it, forgive her, and it is what it is. She wasn't asking you to be that woman friend. All she was saying was, show the little girl some grace, all right? Y'all saying y'all sick and tired of her leaving and crying and shit, but y'all the hoes making her cry. If y'all stop making her cry, she won't have to go away leaving in tears. How about that? That's basically what she was saying. And I'm on her side with that too, because it's like, I don't like to see people get picked on and picked on and picked on and picked on until the point where the person is breaking out of tears. It's just like, okay, girl, you made your point. You don't like her. You don't see her for her. Cool. Can we find something else to talk about? Can you be mad at somebody else? Can we find, I get it. Anywho, so then girl, they nearly came into some physical, and that was the end of the episode. Let me tell you something. If they really got into a physical altercation, who y'all think gonna win? Do y'all think not Margaret, Do y'all think Dolores gonna win, or was it Margaret she got into it with? No, Jackie. Do y'all think Dolores gonna win or Jackie? Hypothetical. Hypothetical. If next episode come and some blows get thrown, who y'all think gonna dominate? Do y'all think it's gonna be Dolores or do y'all think it's gonna be Jackie? Not that I want them to fight. I don't want them to fight. I'm just saying if it should come to that, who y'all got y'all money on? You love you some Jackie, but you got to go with D-Lo. I'm weak. Big D, not Big D, not Big D-Lo. T. Margaret is not lying, though, because of the simple fact that a few seasons ago, Dolores was going to beat Jennifer ass because Jennifer broke a glass. Yeah, but girl, that was a few seasons ago, was a few years ago. People got the right to change their minds. You know? People got the right to change their mind. I mean, yeah, she could have not seen it for her then and almost dog walked her ass then, but girl, that was seasons ago. Y'all know how we do. I don't see how Jennifer is being picked on. She's just embarrassed. Listen, I don't know. Okay. I didn't watch all of the other seasons. I only saw it season 1. But to me, what I seen was 2 instances where Jennifer was mad at her business. She ain't want to be around them other hoes. And they was all sitting around like some little high school girls, sitting around here laughing and snickering and kicking and talking up under their breath. Nah, bitch, say what you got to say out loud. That's another thing I don't like. A lot of y'all around there in Jersey supposed to be so real. Girls, spit it out. If you got something to say about a hoe, put a stamp on it and give it to the bitch that it need to go to. Don't sit up amongst the table and kiki and snicker. That's what I don't like, especially as adults. Especially as adults. I can't stand that. Like, it would have been one thing if they got it started with Jennifer the minute that she got in there. I wouldn't have been upset about that. It's the whole high school antic type of shit. And ain't now none of y'all been in high school since the 70s. Like, come on now, get it together. I don't know. I hear y'all, but in my opinion, I feel like all these women in their own rights are just as messy and catty and petty and full of shit in their own ways. All of them. All right? All of them. I feel like all of them in their own way, right, got some bullshit going on with them. Especially Melissa. Like, Melissa is really starting to rub me the wrong way, y'all. She is. Melissa's really starting to rub me the wrong way, girl. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like how she was trying to keep an issue between, you know what I'm saying, Jennifer and her and all the rest of that. I ain't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Come on now. But thus far, it isn't bad. Scotty went to sleep. But thus far, it isn't bad. It isn't bad. It did keep my attention. Thus far, it's kept my attention. I didn't have to make myself look at it. I didn't have to force myself to sit down and watch it. That's a good thing. Because a lot of the shows, I used to have to sit down and force myself to watch it. Okay? T, Jennifer isn't an innocent person. I never said Jennifer was an innocent person, y'all. Y'all, listen to me good. I said, and I quote, I believe all them dusty hoes are messy and petty and catty and childish in their own right. I never took away nothing that Jennifer's done to none of them. That ain't what I did. That ain't what I said. What I said was, I can look and see All of them got some shit with them. It ain't just Jennifer. That's what I said. And to let Jennifer tell it, she only posts what she posts because it's some shit that they done did to her that ain't nobody talking about. That's another thing that's getting to me because she keeps standing on, I only responded to the shit that y'all was saying to me. That's why y'all got what y'all got. Now, I ain't heard nobody come up under the comments yet and say exactly what it was everybody else did to Jennifer. The only thing I'm hearing is Jennifer is a horrible person because she said da-da-da-da. I hear you. But what caused Jennifer to say da-da-da-da-da? Some had to cause it. That's all I'm saying. Like, I want to know what everybody else did to Jennifer before I make my synopsis. Before I just put it all off on Jennifer and say, yeah, Jennifer, you the problem. I need to go back and watch. I want to see exactly how it started, who started it, what was said, and how we got from that to this post and why some of the cast can't get over it. Because my thing is, if there's no truth in it, ain't no reason why y'all can't get over it. So is there some truth to it? I mean, I don't know. What was she saying other than what we saw up there on the show? It must have been some more stuff that she said. Child, I don't know. But I ain't taking her for Jennifer. I don't know what to take her for. Hell, I'm just saying. I want to know what everybody else did. That's what I want to know. I want to know what everybody else did. Jennifer was trying to be the Teresa of the group, so she started with the other women to be accepted. Okay, they can't get over that. I mean, they can't get over that. Y'all know that's what most of the new girls do on reality TV. Most of the new girls do that. Look at Mia. Look at how Mia started with Candace. You know, and started playing telephone all wrong, trying to start shit up amongst the cat. Like, all the new girls do that. Jennifer made the show last season. Love her or hate her, she's bringing it at the reunion. I guess. The problem is their father says whatever he wants about Joe whenever he wants. This is not a one-sided thing. He constantly drags them in the media also. Huh? The problem is their father says whatever he wants about Joe whenever he wants it. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. Okay. Just because that's what the new girls do, don't mean they get a pass. I ain't said get a girl. Y'all know what? Never mind. Forget about it. I'm about to go on ahead and end this. Because y'all not listening to what I'm saying. Oh dear God. No, she didn't make that baby wear a damn pamper on the outside. My bad, y'all. My fault. I'm supposed to be paying attention here. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to go on ahead and end this because I really ain't got no more to give. Like I said, this episode really didn't get that much. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I mean, it didn't get that much. I mean, it really mostly got straight to the point. I wasn't mad at it. But I'm about to go on ahead and end this, you guys. That's because that's it. That's all I got. I don't have no more to give y'all. Like I said, this episode was decent. I wasn't mad at it. It did keep my attention. Hopefully won't nobody come to blows or whatever the case may be. But I mean, this is New Jersey, so. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. Seriously, drop down in the comments. I want to know what side y'all on and all that good stuff. And do I have anything coming up? I don't, other than Growing Up Hip Hop tomorrow night, maybe. Because if it's tied and through, you won't hear from me. Lady Sulis It's coming Friday. Love doing lockup. It's gonna come sometime. Oh, this Sunday, directly after the Salt Wives, it's gonna be a live review. I guess about 9:15ish, somewhere around there. Just be on the lookout for the link. And when y'all see the link, go on ahead and just, click y'all reminders or whatever the case may be, and blah blah blah. Yeah, that's it for the church announcements. Y'all be good, y'all be safe, y'all be blessed and highly favored, and all that good stuff. And I'm gonna holler at y'all later.